but $1,750 in one day. All right, so I just got back from school. I get out at 12 o'clock, so luckily I have a lot more time to do some jobs, get some work done. That's the benefits of being a senior, but at the same time, I'd rather be anywhere than school. So either way, I got 2 jobs. First one, I had landed the same house about a year ago from yard signs. I just threw up yard signs. This lady, she gave me a call. I came last year, did her house, did a great job. She loved it. And then this year she wants to have it done again. And at the same time, she gave a referral to her neighbor. So I scheduled those for the same day since it'd be pretty convenient. I mean, they're next door neighbors. So I'm just going to do both those houses. And then I have a quote to go see. A little farther past that, I got that from Facebook ads. So I'm going to go up, give that guy a quote. I'm not really sure what the house is looking like. And then I'm also going to go walk around the neighborhood, do some door knocking, and see if I can get any other jobs. All right, so this is my layout. Got hose, ladder, some sprayer for soap, gas, surface cleaner, pressure washer, long wand, short wand. And that is pretty much everything you need to get started. And then I'm also throwing up my yard sign while I'm working. So I'm just gonna be doing front of their house, side of the house, back of their house, all the siding, and then their neighbor's house right there. And then I'm gonna door knock this neighborhood and see if I can get some other ones. Yeah, so I could do 150 with that, and then pretty much all of that other stuff. Just even if I stuff on that side.
Give me your card, your number.
All right. Yep. I'll make it quick.
Yeah, please. I'd love an S.
All right. Right.
Be on the back side of this house.
Okay. How about if we want to do gutters, I can do that for another 100.
Okay.
Does that work?
We were looking at what, 750, 700.
Yeah.
Do it for 700.
700? I can do that.
Okay.
I can do that. All right, so let's break everything down. So I did 2 houses today. Quoted both of them for $250. That's the proof right there. All right. And they were pretty simple jobs. It was just the siding. That was all I quoted them for, just the siding, and then their fence. They had a connecting fence, so I did both of the sides of the fence. And then kind of as an additional, I didn't quote them on it. I did their whole sidewalk. It was really dirty. I just wanted to do it. And that probably took me an extra like 30 minutes too. But stuff like that is what, gives you happy clients, going above and beyond, just doing extra stuff like that. Just because you didn't quote them for it does not mean you don't have to do it. Sometimes it's annoying, but sometimes it also helps, because I got the first job from a yard sign. Not including the bulk order of what I purchased them for, each individual yard sign was about $10. So that's $10 for the yard sign, $10 for that job, okay? That job produced me $250 from that job that I did a year ago. So I did this one lady's house a year ago. And then she called me again to do it this year. So she gave a referral to her neighbor. So this year I come back, I do her house again for $250 from $10 of last year's money. And then I get $250 from her neighbor. So that's $500 from one yard sign, which leads to one job, which leads to one referral. $500. Okay? While I was in the neighborhood, I walked around and I knocked on maybe 10, 15 doors just on that street. I quoted about $1,000 of that. Not saying that I scheduled all of them. I gave them an estimate. So what I would do is I'd knock on their door and just say, hey, I just did Sonny and Sue's house right down the road, and noticed you had a little bit of dirt on your siding. Just want to stop by, see if I could give you a quick estimate. If they say, no, I'm not interested, then either way, I'm going around the house and I'm giving them an estimate. So usually my rebuttal for that, I'd be like, well, at least let me give you an estimate so that way you know what you're saying no to. Or in case in the future you change your mind and you already have a price. So I'll go around the house, whether they say yes or no, give them an estimate. Looking at the siding, looking at the gutters, looking at the roof. The gutters and the roof is what you upsell. Things like the siding or driveway, unless it's a big driveway or a lot of concrete, then usually just add that a part of it. Because that just will make them happy. It's not that hard. If you have a surface cleaner, it'll make it so much easier. So either way, I quoted a lot of houses there. I'm not sure how many, but 2 houses I scheduled. One of the houses, walked around the house, gave them $300 for the siding. Okay. And then after I quoted them on that, they said, can you do the roof too? So I quoted them for $150 on the roof. Then they also said, how about the fencing over there? And I said, I'll do that for another $50. So that's, what is that? $450? $500. $500 from one house right there. Okay. On top of that, went to the other neighbor, and she only had one side of her house that needed the pressure washing. Quoted her for $150. And she was she just talked and talked and talked and talked. I got a video of it. I might include it, might not. She talked for probably 10, 15 minutes. Then went over to another neighbor. She brought me over there, quoted her. We'll see about that. But either way, those are 2 jobs that I scheduled. So that's, gosh, what was that? $500, $550. All this money is making my brain slow. That's $550 of quotes just from that neighborhood, just from that street. Okay, then I also got a lead from Facebook ads. Came up here, gave this guy a quote for $700. He had a dirty house. It needs a lot of work. So I quoted him for $700. He's ready to go through with it. We're going to schedule something. And so on top of the neighborhood and then that Facebook ads quote, that is $700 plus $550 is $1,250. $1,250 of quotes today. Okay? Plus $500 of pocket cash. That is a lot of money, guys. And it's that easy. It's that easy. You provide value for people. You don't get greedy. Provide value for people. Show everybody around the value that you provide. Everybody will see it, and they will want it. It's not that hard. Once you put yourself in these opportunities, in these positions, you will get it. You have to, it's the easiest thing that you could do, and you can make money so fast and so simple doing this. Guys, I started this business 2 years ago. I didn't know how to do pressure washing. I saw a couple of videos on Snapchat of the satisfying pressure washing videos. You just pull the gun, spray water on a house, and then there's a couple things here and there that you'll learn and you'll get better at. But it's that easy to start, and it's that easy to start making money. So to end the day, I'm at $1,750. $500 pocket cash, but $1,750 in one day. That is a lot. And I don't even have my truck. I crashed my truck and I'm in a car. You don't even need a truck for this. Look it, I'm in my car. I have my hose, my washer, ladder, a couple other tools, a couple other pieces of equipment. I don't know why you guys haven't started this. Everybody's out there trying to do all this drop shipping, trying to do all these other stupid side hustles. Yeah, you might make a little bit of money, but if you want to make money fast now, service, pressure washing, window washing. This is the same thing. I live in an area where not a lot of people need window washing, but I've seen a lot of people doing the window washing, and it's the same process. It's the exact same process. You do a service-based business, you're helping people out, you're providing value, you're going to make money. So that was a good day. Hopefully tomorrow, once I go up and do the rest of those jobs, I'm going to do a lot more door knocking because I didn't do as much as I would have liked. That neighborhood was hot. Everybody's house was dirty. Everybody was looking for pressure washing. Once I did 2 neighbors side by side, I actually had 2 other neighbors, while I was doing the job, come up to me, ask for a quote on their house. So I stopped during my job and went and gave them a quote. Whether or not they schedule or not, which they'll probably still end up calling me, the quotes that I gave you are just the guarantees. The ones that I scheduled on the spot. All the other quotes that I gave, I probably gave I gave about like 4 quotes. I gave quote for 350, 200, 300, and 100, and like 200, I think. So at least one of those people, at the very, very, very least, one of those people are going to call me, but I'm not including that in this video because it's not guaranteed yet. But a lot of those people are probably going to end up calling me. And when I'm in the neighborhood doing other jobs, they're going to see me and they're going to have that FOMO. They're going to have the fear of missing out. They look at their house. They're like, dude, my house is ugly. My house has dirt all over it. I need a clean house. I need to hire this bum. I need to hire this fool. This kid who doesn't even know what he's doing is making more money than I am.